show you how to put together a quick and healthier breakfast option that is full of flavor, but it's still light. This plate is going to be simple, satisfying, and doesn't take a lot of time. Perfect for a busy morning. So right now I'm just heating up my skillet, putting the bacon in. The bacon that I am using is turkey bacon instead of pork bacon. It's a leaner option and less fat, but still has like a crispy texture, that you still love. So yes, that's the brand that I am using. Another thing about that is I am going to be cutting back on that as well, just to get a little bit more healthier. Um, but I switched to this from using another turkey bacon, and this one just it's a lot better, a little bit more healthier. So now that I'm done cooking the bacon, and it looks crispy, it is time to move on to the egg. So I'm choosing to only use one egg, scramble it up, or mix it up, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of seasoning for flavor. So this right here is called lemon pepper from this stash, and I just used very little of that. And then I put in some ground pepper, just a little. But you're going to notice that I do not use salt, no salt in seasoning my food. I only really use salt for the water when I'm boiling something or about to make some noodles or something. I also put just a tad of garlic powder. And with this, I just mix it together, and I just started seasoning eggs. I usually don't even do that. So I'm heating up my pan. This is a pan I got for Christmas, and I really wanted a pan this size, and I got it. So spray my pan and put my eggs in. So I'm gonna scramble them, and I use this plastic tool to mix my eggs. I don't use utensils in the skillet so it don't scrape. And I try to cook them lightly, not too hard. And now that they're all cooked, it is time to move on to the avocado. So this is the other half of the avocado that I used yesterday when making a salad. So because it sits even just for one day, I scraped that top part off. It look like it gets a little brown or discolored. I don't like that, so I just take my time and I scrape it off because I can't eat that. So now now is how I want it. Let's get my spoon and take it out, put it onto a plate, and I'm gonna make some very thin slices. But before, I have to get anything off of the avocado that I don't like. I'm just so particular like that. So now that that's done, I cut this up very, very, very thin. Very thin. And then when I go towards the end of it, I cut it bigger because I want to use that part for later. See? Looks great, doesn't it? So now it's time to move on to plating my dish. I only put 2 strips of bacon on because that's all I'm going to eat. I always cook one extra just in case my son say, I want a slice of bacon, and he always just eat one. Now it's time to put the eggs onto the plate. Yummy, yummy. Looking good so far. Now for the avocado. I sometimes like to season my avocado, so I do, and I'll use this black pepper and a little bit of garlic powder, just a little. I do not use salt. No salt. The bacon already has like enough in it as well as tortilla, so there's just really no need to add salt. So I use only a few chips for the plate, just to cut down on calories and all that crazy stuff. And let's just add the finishing touch. Now, this is an orange juice that I've been drinking, much healthier for you, and it tastes. You can tell the difference between the more popular brands that's not healthy. So I get my cup. I do not fill my cup up. After shaking it, I just put a little bit in the cup. I usually put ice, but just not today. And there it is. That is our meal, our breakfast for today. Yes, yes. Very proud of it. So let's take a bite of this. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And it's gonna tie me over until like mid afternoon. I don't eat early afternoon